Hi guys, Tony Hayes here, and I'm really excited to bring this to you today. In this presentation, you're going to discover how to build powerful lead magnets that build your list on autopilot really fast at lightning speed with easy, ready-made targeted traffic. Okay, this is super easy traffic. Even if you know nothing about SEO or building PPC campaigns, you don't need to. I'm going to show you how this happens all on autopilot without having to build any landing pages, any thank you pages, or any complicated funnels. So 3 high-level takeaways that you will get from this presentation. One is that you do not need any complicated funnels or expensive funnel software, okay? This is something that works straight out of the box, and it works at rapid speed as well. Second is that you do need easy targeted traffic, but that is built in with the system as well. And this is real traffic. This is not a gimmick like post stuff into Web 2.0 sites. This is ready-made traffic actually built into the platform that we are working with. And number 3, you can do this without building your own original content. In fact, I created my first 300 opt-ins using this strategy by curating a collection of SEO tips that work from people like Brian Dean, Ahrefs, and Neil Patel, etc. And I put them into a simple little checklist that we put onto the Chrome store as a Chrome extension. And 10 days later, I've got over 300 people opted in, and I didn't have to build any funnels. Targeted traffic was already there between the web store and between the on-page SEO that drives easy, super easy rankings in the Google search results. Okay, you will see how that works, and it's so easy. It's almost like going back to the beginning of SEO, where you just put some keywords on a page and you start ranking for them. Seriously, I will show you the proof of that as we go through. And the good news, all of this is automated into one easy, powerful system that is really affordable as well. So stick with us and we will go through this one at a time, and you will see proof as we go through this as well. So let's have a look at the benefits. And the high level benefit number 1 is that you do not need any complicated funnels or expensive funnel software. This is a major thing, guys, because people are spending sometimes up to $300 a month just to be able to create landing pages and lead pages really quickly so that they can build a list. But the thing is, when you have that, you also need to do your thank you pages and stuff as well. We don't need to do that with our software, okay? Our software will actually do everything by putting an opt-in lock. It's so simple. Just put in an opt-in lock and it converts like crazy, so people cannot access the content, they cannot access the checklist until they have given us an email address that they then have to confirm. Okay, this is really huge, because we have got hundreds of confirmed niche targeted email opt-ins within days without any landing pages, without any thank you pages, or without needing any blog posts. Okay, this is absolutely huge. So if you're an affiliate marketer, or if you have a business, if you provide marketing to businesses, if you have your own products, your own services, provide any kind of coaching online, in fact, anybody who can benefit from having a targeted email list that is building on autopilot, then this is for you. High level benefit number 2 is that you do need easy targeted traffic. In fact, to be more specific, you need ready-made automated targeted traffic that is searching for the solution that you can provide with these simple to build evergreen lead magnets. Okay, so these little lead magnets here that I'm talking about are not hard to do. You can do them within an hour or less. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you away from the presentation screen here, and we'll do some live rank checking so that you can see the powerful ability of these Chrome extensions to rank in Google effortlessly and almost immediately as well. This is really incredible stuff, and you really need to see this to believe it. So I'm just going to come out of the presentation screen here, and I'm going to go over here to the top right hand side, and you can see I have my Chrome extension here. Now what's interesting about this Chrome extension is that we have got push notifications that we can put on here. So if you want to put some calls to action, or if you want to create some apps that are like product reviews or product FAQs. You can even put an affiliate video in here, a demonstration video, a sales page video, or your bonus video, whatever you like as well. So you can have that followed up with some push notifications. And also when we come down, you can see here that we have got a banner ad, and we've got 4 different places where we can put a call to action or where we can put a link in the actual app itself. Now, what you don't see here is that the first time that you open this up, any of these apps, you can make it that people need to subscribe before they can get to the content. This is very important. You're going to see why in a little bit. But that means essentially that we're putting an opt-in lock in here so that we're building an email list on autopilot, and I'll show you the results of that in a second. But before we go there, I want to show you something really powerful. I'm going to open this in a new page, and you will see here that we have got the Chrome Web Store page where you would typically install the Chrome extension from. Now if I just right click over here and I just highlight and I go to Google, you will see that we're ranking #1 for the keyword YouTube SEO checklist. And when we look at the competition, you can see Backlinko, Miles Becker, Neil Patel, Blogspot, Search Engine Watch, and we're sitting there #1. That's the power of the Chrome Web Store. Really powerful stuff. Now this part of the title here, SEO keyword ranking tool, I added that about 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I can't recall. Anyway, I'm going to use this little app here and this little Chrome extension. It's called FatRank, and this you can open up when you're on a particular page and you want to find the rankings for a particular keyword phrase so that you don't have to go and scroll through Google, and I don't want to do that as I'm on the video. So I'm just going to put that SEO ranking tool keyword in here, and you can see that we're sitting there on page 3, and it needs a little bit of a nudge to get into page 1, which I will cover how to do that. It's very simple how to do that within the members area. So let's have a look at a couple more. Here's one I did just a few days ago. This keyword here, what is YouTube SEO? I found that has got 2,900 search volume. What is YouTube SEO has 2,900 search volume. When I saw that, I put in this little paragraph here, just this little paragraph. Okay, that's all I did, and this was all the SEO I have done for that particular term. So when I come in here, I can put in the keyword phrase, what is YouTube SEO? Click on the check, and you can see we're sitting there on page 1. Okay, that's incredible. That's a 2,900 search volume keyword term. Okay, and we're in page 1 just from a simple little paragraph. Now I could go on, there's a whole bunch more of these, and I've just put in these YouTube SEO checklist FAQs in here just for the purpose of getting those questions actually into this Chrome Web Store page. Because if I go and look in Google and I type in the keywords like YouTube SEO, what happens is you're going to see a people also ask section, and these are the questions that people have been asking. Okay, so we're going to put those in there, and then later we can come in and build it out as well, because we have something like 16,000 characters to use in a Chrome Web Store description, and believe it or not, I've only used about 6,000, so I've got about 10,000 more to use. Now here's what's really powerful as well, before we go back over to the presentation, is that when I'm actually in the app itself, the Lead Blaster app that we use to build these Chrome extensions, is that anything that I want to do inside the Lead Blaster app here, I can update it in real time via API. I can publish the API update in real time so that it changes on the Chrome Store in real time without me having to download the zip file and re-upload the zip file. It's really powerful stuff. So for example, I'll just show you a quick way that we can do this, a quick example. I'm going to change the theme color here. So you can come in here and change the theme. For example, let me just do something, let's choose this one, Material Dark. You can see it's got a kind of purple pink color with the black background. Now if I click on apply the theme here, and then I go to open the app, you can see it's changed in real time. This is really powerful stuff, guys, because you can do this as well for your calls to action. You can do this for your banner ads. So for example, if you've got something like this YouTube SEO cheat sheet, it's all about YouTube SEO. Maybe I want to recommend a specific product launch that's being promoted right now for a YouTube SEO software, okay? And then maybe 2 weeks or 2 months down the line, I want to promote something else that's just coming out. I can go and change this in real time, and it takes just seconds to do, okay? And we will be making a banner ad maker in here as well, so that you can choose the background color and you can choose the font and the boldness and the color of your text as well. So that way we're kind of replicating what Warrior Plus has got here. It works really, really well for them. I took off the little icon there because it made the letters smaller. All we want to do here is to make sure that our banner ads can get seen and that we can click from here with a call to action to go and achieve a goal that you want to achieve, okay? So let me just change this back. I want to put it back into the blue and light, this one, and I'll click on apply the theme again. And when I click on this, you can see that we're back in real time to the theme that we had originally, okay? So what we've got in here, we've got the push notifications, we've got this nice header area here where we've got some title tags, some header tags, H1 tags, etc. We got an anchor link call to action. We have the ability to embed videos. This can be really, really, really powerful. We will cover that in the training, in the webinars. And then we have this section here where we have categories and items. This is where your checklist is. Now, it does not have to be a checklist. You can do, for example, things like step-by-step guides. You can do checklists. You can do product reviews. You can do product FAQs. So for example, do you want to know about ClickFunnels? Here's information about ClickFunnels pricing. 6,400 search volume per month, by the way, just that ClickFunnels pricing. But there's about 4 different variations of that. There's ClickFunnel pricing, there's ClickFunnels pricing, there's the plural and singular and all those kind of variations. We can put those into the Chrome Store description, and guess what you can expect to happen? Yes, you can expect to get rankings. It's powerful, powerful stuff. So for example, I can put in here about ClickFunnels pricing, and then I can put in here about ClickFunnels trial, and then I can put in here about ClickFunnels FAQs directly from their sales page. If I go over to their sales page, for example, and I scroll down to the bottom of the ClickFunnels sales page, you can see here's the FAQs that people are asking. Hey, I've just got a whole checklist that I can curate directly from here with an affiliate link for someone to go and get a 14-day free trial of ClickFunnels. And if they stay in there after the trial, then I make a commission, 40% recurring, okay? Powerful, powerful stuff. So this is, this is unique. This is powerful. I've showed you one aspect of the traffic, just one aspect of the traffic. So anyway, before we go any further, let's just come back into the presentation, partly because I need to know that I'm still on track here, and partly to remind myself where I should be next, what I should be talking about next. Okay, so the high level benefit number 3. Now this really is high level benefit because you don't have to put in your own content here. Okay, that checklist that I just showed you, the YouTube SEO checklist, I curated the content of that. Okay, I curated the content of that. I watched videos from people like Brian Dean, Neil Patel, Ahrefs. I found information on websites like HubSpot, okay, and I curated SEO tips that actually do work, okay, actionable SEO tips that actually work, and then I added a few of my own, okay, and what I got at the end of that was about 35 to 40 actionable SEO tips that actually work, okay, and that information I put in that short video that you can see there. Now that video is actually on the Chrome Web Store page, and it's also embedded into the actual app itself. So if somebody watches it, then they can see it immediately. This is high value because this isn't just this guy who I don't know, but this is from Brian Dean, this is from Neil Patel, this is from Ahrefs, this is from HubSpot. I know all them. They're really major influencers. They drive like hundreds of thousands of views on the videos, so they know it's something worth keeping, okay, and that means that they will hopefully start to tell other people as well, and that can be really powerful for that sort of viral traffic effect as well, and we will cover the viral stuff in the members area as well. Now this, you've got to understand, is just super simple to do. You don't even need your own content. You can take the experts' information, you can put it in there, convey that information so that people see it's high value before they go to install the app, so that when they do install the app and it's asking them for a name and an email, they know already it's already worth swapping an email for to be able to get access to that particular checklist. Okay, that's the beauty of this system. So here's the thing, we don't need any web pages, we don't need any thank you pages, we don't need any squeeze pages, we don't need any funnel or any funnel software. All we need is to be able to curate some content. Doesn't even have to be our own content, or you can use your own content if you want, okay, and just get it in there and put some calls to action, and we will cover some aspects of that, what types of content and where to look, and all the aspects of the very best ways that we can do curation to be able to do this very successfully. Okay, so let me show you a case study using that same Chrome extension, and I'm going to show you how in 10 days we have generated over 300 opt-ins from that little single extension in itself. Okay, in 10 days 300. Imagine I had 10 apps, that would be 3,000 email lists in 10 days. Powerful stuff. Okay, so this is, remember, this has been done by using a collection of SEO tips that were not even mine. Okay, then I added my own on top of this, but I sold it to people to get their email address by telling them straight up in here, in the video, and in here as well. This checklist is made up. Hold on a second, every time I click on it, it just highlights the whole page here. This checklist is made up from top tips curated around the web from top SEOs such as Brian Dean at Backlinko, Neil Patel, Ahrefs, and I even forgot to finish the sentence there. Okay, and what's happened then? You can see I've got 4,000 users. Now these are not 4,000 new users. I've got probably a few hundred new users in the past sort of 10 days since we updated the actual software itself. If I come over into my email list over here, you can see right now I've got 301 subscribers for the YouTube SEO checklist, and you can see here that this list was created on May the 11th and right now it's May the 21st. Okay, so that's in 10 days. Let me just refresh this as well. It might be more updated if I refresh this, and you can see 306. Okay, that is in 10 days. That's incredible stuff. If I had 10 of these all performing the same, that would be 3,600 email subscribers in 10 days. Do you know any other way that you can build a list that fast? A targeted list that fast? Think about this. If you go to buy solo ads, do you get the option to, when you go to buy solo ads, to find someone that has a very niche specific email list that you can buy traffic from? Usually these solo ads, and I'm not knocking them, usually they're kind of generic, like make money online or interested in internet marketing. But if you're like me and you like you want to get people who are interested in video SEO, for example, how do you do that? Here is how you can do it, and you can actually go and sell solo ads yourself from this. You can actually sell traffic once you are able to do this, because being able to take control of the traffic or have traffic that you control because they are on your email list is a very powerful thing. Okay, it means that you can make money on demand when you send a promotion with an affiliate link. Usually after you have done this once or twice, the only question that you have in your mind is, how do I get more emails on my list? Because this is making money. This actually works. I'm making money. I want to get a bigger email list. Well, here is the answer. Okay, and you can get really targeted as well. Now, if I want to go and do a series of these, I might want to do a WordPress SEO checklist. I might want to do something like the top 20 SEO backlink gigs on Fiverr that are safe to use and actually work. I might want to do those kind of sort of angles so that I can keep building my email list and keep driving more and more traffic to my checklist. And here's what's even more important to me is we have the ability here, because when I just close this down, we have the ability here to put links. Say for example, I want to send someone over to a blog page, where I could have a blog page and have something like King Sumo or Viral Lips or Up Viral kind of promotion going on, okay, some referral marketing campaign, and you can get it shared even more. That's how I would use this. Now when we come down, you can see we've got another call to action here, and this one here is another link that is clickable link. Plus we have these eye icons as well, which is really important for being able to send people, because we've got a whole area here where we can do the description, and we've got a lot of space that we can use. Now what if we use this to be able to link or interlink our apps? So for example, if down here I can say, like, go and check out my WordPress SEO checklist, okay, that would get more people going over to that one as well, and get more people sharing as well. We will be adding some social shares in here, but not the normal way. We're going to force them to reshare your original content. So you're going to do an original tweet, for example, and if they go to share on Twitter, it's going to be a retweet. That's far more powerful, believe me. Okay, and same with the Facebook, etc. as well. Okay, so let's just try and bring this back back into line again, because I kind of went a little bit overboard there. Now you've understood so far the 3 high-level benefits, and let me just cover them one more time. You do not need any complicated funnels. As you're seeing, the app itself is a funnel in itself. You don't need any messing about with thank you pages. You don't need any messing about with blog posts. You don't need any messing about with squeeze pages. That's a major time saver. You do not need to do any complicated SEO. It's so easy. I just showed you. You stick a paragraph and you're ranking on page 1 for a 2,900 search volume keyword. That is super powerful, and that's only one small aspect of the traffic that we can use with this particular software. There's a whole bunch of promotion stuff that I will take probably about 2 webinars, maybe 3 webinars to cover. Okay, powerful stuff, not theory, but real stuff that we can actually use to drive real traffic, tons of real traffic, okay, and not expensive as well if it costs anything at all. Now the third thing, high level takeaway, is that it does not have to be your own content, and you saw how I did that by curating people like Backlinko, Brian Dean, at Backlinko, Neil Patel, Ahrefs, HubSpot. All of that is true. So we got a really high quality content here. We've got a really high quality checklist because it is tips that actually do work. Okay, I watched the videos and I took notes. Simple as that. Okay, so all of that, now that you understand, it is probably time that you get an idea of what the offer is. Now, I've already covered how we've built over 300 opt-ins in less than 10 days, just with a simple opt-in form, which is actually an opt-in lock. They cannot get anywhere until they give you an email. They cannot get to the content until they get you an email. So here's what's included as well. Okay, we are going to go through the process, properly go through the process. I'll probably have to do a webinar for each one of these, okay, so that we can do it in depth, and we can have Q&A sections, and we can have those webinar replays in the actual member area. Okay, so what we will do there is we're going to cover the types of content that you can create, whether you want to create some affiliate reviews, affiliate FAQs, whether you want to create some kind of checklists or cheat sheets, or you want to create something that is more of a list. All that kind of stuff we will cover in depth. There's multiple ways that we can use it, and you've probably got some ideas by now yourself, I would imagine. Okay, so then we will go into how we can research and identify topics that you can create around your checklist. I want to cover this in depth so that you understand and come out of that one very clear. If you can understand these first 2, that's probably as much as you need to know, along with the on-page SEO stuff that I just explained to you. And it's not any more complicated than I showed you, to understand how you can create these, build a list, and get traffic. That's all you would need to know. You just need to know these first 2 parts, okay? But what we want to do is we want to take it further. Decide what your goal is for that particular app. Is it to build a list? Is it to make affiliate commissions? Is it to get people into a more complicated funnel? All of that is possible, okay? If you want to take, in its simplicity, the Lead Blaster app, what it can do, it can put an opt-in lock onto high quality content that you didn't have to create yourself without needing to use any coding or any technical knowledge, without needing any expensive funnels, etc., or funnel software. And basically what you can do is you can start to build your email list from that. Okay, before you can send people to the checklist, they have to opt in. It's as simple as that. Okay, so deciding what your goal is, we will cover that. Do you want to make money? Yes, you can do that as well. You can even make money from apps that are on the Chrome store. You can make money. There is that ability to do that on the Chrome store. Okay, you can charge people to use your app. We will cover how to collect and curate high quality content. Okay, so this is really important if you want to do it the way I just did it, and you can see the results by spending a little bit of time, an hour or so, taking notes, listening to videos at 2x speed, taking notes as it's gone, as they're playing. And it didn't take me more than an hour sitting down time actually listening to people's videos and watching people's or reading people's blog posts and looking at other people's infographics and stuff like that. So that's really, really powerful. And then we will cover how to build your Chrome extension step by step in a lot of detail, okay, and give you some of the best practices and tips that I have had over the years, because although Lead Blaster is quite new, I've actually been building these since 2016, these exact apps since 2016. They were a little bit less complicated than these. They didn't have opt-in forms and banner ads and stuff like that. But the one I just showed you has actually got about 4,000 people using it, okay? And that was originally built in 2016. So it's really, really powerful. Also, then we will cover how to add your calls to action strategically. I just gave you an example of that there, where we can interlink into other apps as well, so that we keep people coming back, we keep people opening your emails, we build that know, like and trust kind of factor, and that likability is important. The authority as well is very, very important, so that when people can see you as an authority, when they can look up to your content and think this is going to be good content, whether you created that or not, and you were upfront and said, hey, I scraped this content from Brian Dean and Neil Patel, other people will start to say the next one, they think, oh well, this must be good. He spent time to go through and pick out the best parts of these blog posts and videos for me to put it into a checklist. I want to check this out. You can see how powerful this is. Okay, then how to promote the app. Now, promoting the app is not hard. There's multiple options that we can do that, and I'm going to show you some stuff that actually does work. Okay, traffic that works, okay, as opposed to SEO that works, that I've just showed you. And there's a lot more we can do with the SEO as well. I'll show you some extra SEO stuff, more advanced SEO stuff that's still very, very simple. But I will show you traffic that works as well, so that we can get into that, so that we can start to build out more traffic and increase the rate of opt-ins as well. Don't forget, this 306 opt-ins that you've just seen there came from just being on the Chrome web store and just from having rankings on Google. Okay, and just from the on-page SEO. That's the only thing that's been done. There's been no promotion. Okay, there has been no promotion. I haven't been doing any Facebook ads, any YouTube ads, or anything like that. There's a video on YouTube that I added about 3 or 4 days ago. Okay, and that is it. As simple as that. I mean, this is powerful, powerful stuff. What if we scaled it up? Okay, now how to scale it up, how to 10x it and scale it up specifically, we will cover. Okay, I kind of gave you a brief indication of that, is when I start to talk about the different apps that you can build, similar apps, so that you can build out more emails with the same interest. Things like, for me, for example, my example here would be top Fiverr SEO gigs that are safe to use. People would like that. Why? Because it's lazy. They don't have to do stuff. You're telling them where they can go and get this kind of stuff done for them at Fiverr. Okay. Now, by the time I released that one, I might have released another 1 or 2 before then, and my trust factor, my know, like, and trust factor has increased by then. So they're beginning to trust me. Even though it's cold traffic, they're beginning to trust me by then. So when I introduce the Fiverr one, you can bet your boots they're going to be interested. And here's the thing, you can even put affiliate links in there with Fiverr now as well, okay, for each one of those. So even though there might not be huge amounts of affiliate commissions, you can have thousands of them building on autopilot. Okay, so that kind of stuff we will get into as well. Now, how do you 10x it? Well, you want to find more opportunities. So for me, YouTube SEO checklist, WordPress SEO checklist, Fiverr SEO checklist, etc., etc., and we will discover how to do that. We will look at multiple ways that we can do that strategically, so that we can scale it up. Now, if you combine that with extra promotional strategies for referral marketing, for driving more traffic, for 1 cent cost per view YouTube ads, and I will show you how to do that as well. all of that kind of stuff combined, you can see how this can get really, really big very, very fast. Now, I had the goal 6 months ago, and that was to build an email list of 50,000 people in 3 months. Now, I never achieved that because I didn't take the action that I needed. I went sideways and got distracted and a whole bunch of other things, and I didn't get it done. Now I've got this. It's going to make it so much easier. I don't need to do half of the stuff that I was doing before. I was spinning my wheels. I was trying to do product launches with stuff, with tools that I was making too cheap for the purpose of being able to go and do product launches in Warrior Plus for 20, 30 bucks for tools that were really worth like $200, okay? So that I could build my list. Now I don't need to do that. I do not need to do that. I can take these people that are coming through and I can put them through a tripwire funnel, which we will cover how to do, so that we can turn them into buyers, at least some of them. And over time, it's going to be so much easier than trying to do a product launch, because a product launch is a lot of work, really a lot of work. This way we can do things sensibly. This way we can do things nicely. This way we're not rushed trying to do too much work for a product launch that might bring in 500 or 1,000 people. Instead, I can put one of these together in an hour that I would expect that within 3 months I'm going to have at least 1,000 opt-ins from it. Probably sooner than 3 months, probably as quick as a month if everything goes to plan. It's as simple as that. 1 hour's work. Wow, incredible. So once you've done your homework and once you've done your sort of research and topic identification, etc., initially for your first app, the rest kind of falls into place quite easily as well. So anyway, that is Lead Blaster. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. If you want more information, then check underneath this video and you will see a lot more information, and you can also ask any questions via support@anthonyhayes.me if you have any questions you want to ask. Thank you for watching.